Alright? Sige, so proceed tayo sa next problem. Yan. Problem number 4. Okay. So problem number 4. During the month of January, Simon Company produced 10,000 units of product P. Costs incurred during the month were as follows. Direct materials, 10,000. Direct labor, 20,000. Manufacturing overhead, 5,000. Then, variable manufacturing overhead, 5,000. Variable selling and general expenses, 3,000. Manufacturing overhead, 9,000. Fixed selling and general expenses, 4,000. Ayan. Now, the question is, how much is the per unit? Per unit cost. Okay? Hindi na po tinatanong si net income. Okay? So, what will be the approach for this? It's either you will get the per unit of each of these. You get the per unit. Ito Yan. Sige. Yung methods mo, either you get the per unit first, per unit of each, and then you multiply it by the units sold, units produced rather. Units produced, or you get the total production or manufacturing cost. And then when you get the total divided by units produced. Okay? It's up to you. What's the best way for you to approach the situation? So this, what I can advise you is that this method kasi, this is useful if your production and your sold is different. Tapos, ang tanong sa'yo, magkano yung COGS? Okay? Pero ito, this is useful in this situation because you can just get the total kasi ang tanong naman sa'yo is your production, di ba? Pag production mo is equal to the sold, tapos ang tanong sa'yo per unit cost, hindi yung sold. Ito yung pwede mong gamitin. Okay? Tandaan nyo yan, ha? Sige, so try natin. So, ang tanong sa'yo sa A, absorption, tapos sa B, variable. So, dito, absorption. Naka-record tayo, no? Yan. Then sa B is variable. Okay? Okay. So, ang approach natin, pagka absorption costing, ang kukunin mo dito, all product only. All product only. Okay? So, you get your DM, your DL, your var OH, your fixed OH. Okay? How much is your DM? I'll get it. So, it's here. It's these ones. And your fixed manufacturing overhead. Alright? That's for your absorption. Sige, lagay natin. 10,000, 20,000, 5,000, and 9,000. Okay? Total po natin, 44,000. Ito yung total manufacturing cost mo. Diba? Sabi, 10,000 units daw yung na-produce. Ang tanong sa'yo, per unit. Di kunin natin yung total. Divide mo, ilang units? 10,000 units. So, ibig sabihin, you will get 44 pesos per unit. Okay? Ngayon, sa problems, huwag niyong kakalimutan pag kayo naglagay ng final answer tapos walang choices, lagi nyo lalagay yung label. Pesos ba yan? Per unit ba yan? Units ba yan? Especially sa cost accounting. Kasi iba-iba yung hinihingi, hindi laging pesos. Alright? So this is for your absorption. So proceed tayo. Variable costing. So pag variable costing, again, from the name itself, all variable. Pag ang tanong, per unit cost, all variable, product. Product only. Okay? So ano-ano yun? DM, DL, var OH. Okay? 10,000, 20,000, var OH, 5,000. Total po natin, 35,000. Okay? So ito yung manufacturing cost or production cost. Iba-ibang pangalan. Then you get your per unit, 35,000 divided by your 10,000 units. So your per unit for the variable cost per unit is 35 pesos per unit. Clear? Sige, you can take a screenshot. I hope you can hear me clearly ha. Kapag hindi malinaw, just let me know. Okay, proceed tayo. Next question. Yan. Para ma-maximize natin, makarami tayo. Sige. Ayan, this is an interesting question kasi ang tinatanong niya naman, the question here is the ending. Ending ang tanong. Diba? Kakaiba. Ending inventory. Using absorption tsaka variable. Okay, so kapag ganito tanong, una mo munang aalamin, syempre, ilan yung units? Okay. Pag ganito ang tanong, pesos yan na. Okay. Amount ang hinihingi dyan. Okay. Sige, proceed na tayo. Huwag na natin masyadong overthink. Ma'am, paano yun? Zero yung beginning, blah, blah, blah. Hindi mo yan kailangan. Kailangan mo lang ending inventory. Yun lang yung tinatanong. Okay? Sige, dalawa ulit. Isang absorption. And then, isang variable. Okay? So, sa absorption, so lahat ulit ng product cost. DM, DL, var OH, fixed OH. Ma'am, bakit po ganun? Bakit po yan pa din? Kahit po ang hinihingi ay inventory, hindi naman na po yung per unit cost. Kasi nga po, kapag absorption, yung fixed overhead natin, nahahati lang siya sa dalawa, isang naibenta, isang inventoriable pa. Okay? Sige. Direct materials mo, magkano? 8. Direct labor, 10. Variable OH, 2. Fix, o kapag kaganito, fixed overhead per unit, 5. Huwag mo na siyang i-times isa-isa. Kunin mo na yung total. The total is 25 times 5,000 units. So you will be getting 125,000. Okay, this is for your absorption, costing, ending inventory. Yan. Okay. Next one, variable. So, DMDL o var OH, var O. So, that's 8, 10, and then your var O is 2. So, you get your 20. Yung total product cost per unit. So, ngayon, 20 pesos times 5,000 units in your ending inventory, you get how much? 120,000. your variable costing, ending inventory. Okay? Is everything clear? Is it clear? Sige, take time to absorb. Questions, clarifications. So, yung mga tanong natin, di na tayo magko-focus dun sa mga entries. Di na yan tinatanong sa exam. So, doon na tayo sa ang goal natin is how will you excel in the exam. Kasi anyway, well, of course, the entries dadaanan natin, but the majority of the energy should be more on the problems. Okay, are we good with this? Problem 5. Okay? Sige, before I proceed, quick question. Sa tingin nyo, anong scenario to? Bakit kaya yung beginning inventory 0 pero yung ending inventory may natira? Is it P equals S, P greater than S, or P less than S? What do you think? Okay, I need answers. You can type. Please type in your answers. Dapat lahat may magta-type. Okay. P equals S, P greater than S, P less than S. Yan. So the answer is P is greater than S. Yan. Kasi you produced more, hindi mo lahat nabenta, may natira sa ending inventory. Okay? So kahit paikot-ikutin tayo, gets natin yung relationship. Okay? Sige. Next tayo, problem 6. Okay, what's the question here? Okay, the following data pertains to Ananaya's company. Sales price per unit, 18. Standard absorption costing rate is 12 per unit. Standard variable rate is 8 per unit. Ayan. Then sabi niya, last month daw, 13,000 units were produced. Pero in the current month, 15,000 units were produced. Okay? So I want you to think about this and I need your answers. In each month, 13,000 units were sold. What is the difference between the income under absorption and variable costing for the current period? Ayan. So with this, the best way to compute it, it's a combination of your method 2, which is the per unit. Kasi yun na yung given mo. And then your method 3, which is the conversion. So that you can get what is being asked, which is the difference. Okay? Sige, can you please try this? Yan, try nyo lang para matest natin if you really understood. Sige, I'll give you 5, hindi naman 5. 3 minutes kasi sa boards 2.8 minutes lang per problem. Sige, 3 minutes. Huwag kayong matakot mag-try ha. Try lang ng try. Okay lang magkamali pag discussion. Basta pag exam, tama na yung answer. Oh, okay na? Sige, may mag-volunteer ba? What's your answer? What is the difference? Ano, would anyone like to try? Wala pa? Shy pa kayo? Ah, sige. Ayan. So, ang babalikan natin dito is, we have this formula, diba? Yan. So, ang question natin dito, wait lang. Saan na ba? Ayan. What is the difference between the income under absorption and variable costing? So, pag nakakita ka ng ganitong maraming nangyayari, you would think na kailangan namin siyang computein. Pwedeng ganun ang approach. Computing ko muna yung absorption, tapos computing ko yung variable. Pero remember, you have a formula to compute for the difference. You remember that? Your conversion, the third method, conversion, is your absorption plus minus your difference equals your variable net income. Now, what's the formula for the difference? What's the formula for the difference? Diba it's just your fixed OH per unit times what? Difference ng production and your sold. That will just be the answer. So let's compute first. What is your fixed overhead per unit? Your total is 60,000. You produce 15,000. Tama? So what is 60,000 divided by 15,000? It is what? 4. Okay? So meron ka na dito, 4. Times your 15,000 production minus ang nabenta lang daw po ay 13,000. So that will be 4 times 2,000. Your answer is 8,000. That's the difference. Is it clear? Okay? Sige. So, next problem tayo. Clear po ba dito kung paano natin siya in-approach? Ayan. So, ang tanong lang niya, ano yung difference? So, you can already go straight to the computation ng difference lang. Okay? Okay. Sige, ito. This will be the last problem. Medyo simple lang naman yung problem na ito. Problem 7. Ayan, may choices tayo. Sky Company has failed to reach its planned activity level during its first 2 years of operations. The following table shows the relationship between units produced, sales, and normal activity for these years and the projected relationship for year 3. All prices and costs have remained the same for the last 2 years. So wala masyadong changes on the costing. Now, ayan. So, and it's expected to continue daw until year 3. The income has been positive for both year 1 and year 2. Question. The company uses absorption costing system. The gross margin for year 3 will be blank, year 3. Will be what daw? Letter A, greater than year 1. Letter B, greater than year 2. Letter C, equal to year 1. Or letter D, equal to year 2. What will be your answer? Pwede sumagot ha. Pa-type po ng sagot A, B, C, or D. Okay. Yan. So, the answer is letter C. Paano mo nasabi? Wala naman akong other data. It's just this. Number 1, sabi niya, prices and costs equal. Your costs are equal eh. So, if your costs are equal, what would drive the differences in the total? In the total income? Then, it will just be your sales eh. It will just be your sales and your production. Kung meron ka mang i-capitalize as inventory na part of your fixed overhead. Pero, since the units produced is the same, diba? The best answer will be letter C. Okay? Clear po tayo? Ayan. Sige. So, for next meeting, we will still be meeting for this Saturday. Then, please try to answer the remaining problems. And we still have remaining five problems, I think. So, or five or six problems ata itong natitira. Ayan. So, hanggang problem 14. Ayan. Sige, you can try to answer it para when we discuss, it will be easier for you to understand. Okay? Sige. So, ayan. Quick lang po. Pa-attendance po tayo ulit. Thank you very much. Please turn on your cameras. Hold on. I'll stop sharing. Okay? Sige. Kasi yung mga umattend na to, meron akong ibibigay sa Saturday kasi very good kayo eh. Okay. Bakit naman black lang si Aisin? Okay. Ayan. Sige. 1, 2, 3. Okay. See you on Saturday, everyone.